Hello, guys. Welcome back to Reinvented. I am your host, Kayla. Alright, that sounded really weird. I'm not gonna lie. Um, and obviously, I have not been posting podcast episodes as much. I have two things have happened within the last month and a half. I have been really busy working. I have been writing my book. Um, and I'm either just not liking it or whatever, but I am currently writing my book. I'm writing quite a few books, actually. um Also, not to mention, if you can't tell by this, if you're listening to the audio, I think I sound a lot better. I had a double ear infection, which made it a lot harder to do things. That was horrible. I was violently shaking. My ears were popping left and right. I get a lot of ear infections, but I don't think I've ever had a double ear infection before. It was not fun. Definitely not fun. Do not recommend. Obviously, I got over the double ear infection, and within 2-3 weeks later, I have a sinus infection, which I'm still currently getting over. Um, which kind of sucks. As obviously, if you can't tell when you're like this, I still have a sinus infection. So I'm still a little under the weather, but I'm a lot better now, where I can actually do my podcast and I can actually talk. I swear, the last few weeks, I've been waking up and I sound like Mickey Mouse. Not fun at all. I I don't want to sound like that ever. It makes it really hard to project my voice too. When I'm trying to have a conversation with someone and I'm just I can't talk any louder. Um, so I was gonna do a holiday episode, but I still kind of wasn't feeling very good. Um, as well. And yeah, so here we are. Today I'm kind of gonna combine the two because I was gonna do a holiday episode, and then kind of what you love, right? And stuff like that. Trying to and I didn't write that one down. I had it in my old notes. I'm using my phone as my notes right now, and we're not looking at soccer stuff right now. I forgot that's what I was looking at before. Uh, yeah. So I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find the article I wanted, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So in terms of the holidays, right? It's a good time for obviously cheer, and it's a time to celebrate, right? Um, I mean, I know that not everyone has that of people to celebrate with, or you know other circumstances as well. And I kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit, of you know even now being in a place of being able, I feel for me to be able to celebrate the holidays, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's nice to get presents, but to actually celebrate is really nice. So, to kind of be in that place in my life now is actually quite awesome. Um, but with this next part, I can what the actual episode for this week is, kind of finding what you love, because at the end of the day, um, for me, I know there are quite a few things I really love to do. Now, obviously, I don't think on here I'm going to share that, just for my reasons of I tend to to keep I guess I guess I could. It's just more of I have a little bit of issues trusting people with that kind of information, and they know who they are. So to go and ruin something that makes someone happy, I think, you know, isn't okay. But that's the gist of what my life is, and this is also part of the reason why I actually love making this podcast is, for one, if people haven't noticed, obviously I've switched streaming platforms quite a few times. So yeah, a little bit of just that. But something I kind of started to realize was, I could say I was done like all the time after things got hard. Was like, to me, like, it's like my heart knew, like, I shouldn't just give this up. It should not be something that's just given up. And I wanted to make a difference in people's lives, regardless of how many people it's reaching. Like, it's great that I'm actually really glad about all the people it reaches now. It's just more of a continue to grow, reach more people, and kind of show people it's okay to find, it's okay to find things you love, and people might try to ruin it for you. But at the end of the day, it's something, if you find it important and something you love, you should totally go and do it. Regardless of what people say. And look at me, I'm like tearing. I'm like, you can't even see it because I don't show it very well, but I am like tearing up over here. Also, like my nose, like way worse. Thinking that sinus infection way worse right now. Oh my god. If it makes you happy, that's all that matters. And I think I'm gonna end this episode here. With you guys. I do hope to kind of get more guests on soon. I've just been sick. Trying to write podcast send outs is so hard. It's so hard when you're not feeling good. But I will see you guys next week with a new episode. Hopefully, I should, like, fingers crossed, because I've been sick. But yeah, I will see you guys next week. Peace.